you guys are not really accustomed to playing something this stripped down, right?
Like this, yeah.
Like in this setting.
Right.
Well, I mean, we do it quite a bit because vocal warm-ups for us is this. We'll
Right.
sit with the acoustic
That's
guitar and we'll
true.
do it. So I mean, it's not strange, but yeah, we haven't had like an acoustic show. There hasn't been a I'm Dynamite Unplugged or anything.
Right.
But yeah, so it's fun for us to do this because it makes us work. It kind of warms us up and gets
Warms
us
our
going.
hearts.
Warms our hearts.
But I'm also sure that most of the songs started this way anyway. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's kind of like taking it back to square one a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool. So talk to me a little bit. I know the album's been out for a few months and you've been touring like crazy. Any reports from the road that you can give me? Anything out of the ordinary? I mean,
Well, we sleep a lot on the road.
Yeah.
And the van is very stinky, and we are always really dirty, and we get very sweaty on the stage, and that's kind of like what every day is like. It's just sort of like a sweaty, dirty in a van forever, and then.
And fingers crossed, but we have not had. I have to knock on wood, but we have not had a flat tire.
Oh
ever.
yeah.
nice.
So, including the trailer, which we're close. We're pushing it, but yeah. So we haven't had one yet, which is good.
But I mean, in terms of beyond, bodily functions and.
Maybe I should have gone there. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so I already know you're contagious and you smell. So
sound
that's
like an awful human
awesome.
being. Yeah, you were just dirty.
Is there any way I could get in on this van at all?
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean, have you noticed since, I don't know, what was it, like May, June, you
Yeah,
guys have been
June.
on the road?
Yeah.
So have you noticed anything different about the audiences that are kind of coming to the shows?
You know what's weird is like we're hitting that point where we play places we've never been, but like you get like a big crowd of people that have heard of you now for some reason, and you don't know any of them. And so like I know like for the first time it really happened for us, we were in Germany playing in Berlin, which we've been there a few times, but pretty bare bones kind of tours. But like last time we were there, we played and like the place was packed, and we start our set just like normal. We go out on stage and like, all right, Phillips, go ahead and start playing the beat. And he's like, okay, I'll start playing the beat. And then we look out and I start singing, and then like from that point on, the audience just sang along every word, like the whole set. And that was like the first time anything like that's ever happened.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
In fact, but it was
Unexpected, I would think, right?
Every band's played a million shows where no one's there. Like it's your mom and your aunt and like some people that are too drunk to be able to leave or something. And so to have like 150 people like or 200 or whatever it is, that first time that are just excited that you're there. They're excited to see you, and you don't know any of them, and they're singing along. It's like. I think for a second we were just looking at each other like, this is weird.
Are we supposed to sing over
Yeah.
that?
Should we do it like different than our normal show now? Should I, But,
And this was in Germany?
that was in Germany, yeah.
So you guys next to like David Hasselhoff maybe?
It's
They're
literally
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff, and then we were like just...
neck and neck?
Yeah, we're almost at the point where we're planning on starting like a Twitter rivalry with him. And
You should totally.
kind of bump us up and take him down, and then that'll just...
He's had a really good run. It's time.
It's
time.
Right?
You can't stay there forever, it's not fair.
It's been like 40 years, I feel like. It's like, we need new blood in Germany.
That's right.
Definitely.
I don't know where I was
Absolutely.
going with that, but you
Nope.
know,
You got it.
screw David Hasselhoff,
That's
right?
basically it.
The hell, that's what it basically comes down to. So give me a brief When Harry Met Sally, how you guys met and formed kind of way.
Well,
It was this very small town that we grew up in, and there was a couple drummers, and I had a rehearsal space, a van, and a PA. So, and we had known each other. It was like my senior year, his junior year. We kind of played in his basement and just kind of jammed sometimes and do whatever. But then a band had started, and then I got a call back before everybody had cell phones. They called my house, and they had a show in 8 days, and I was the drummer. So that's how it started, and the rest is history. I mean, we've been through through a couple bands throughout the years, but yeah, it was just kind of. I was the drummer.
yeah,
I picked.
it's one of those small towns, and I kind of think bands like work best too when like they're just like your friends or small people. I've never been in a band where you had to like put out wanted ads and like hope that you get 4 total strangers that can somehow miraculously get along enough to make music.
Well, listen, I mean, before we wrap this up, I'm going to pay you guys a compliment. And that's just, when I hear your music, I know it's you guys. And I feel like in this industry, it's hard to say that.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I mean, so many people sound like so many different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I hear a song of you guys, there's no question. Like, I know it's yours. So that makes sense, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a compliment, I
don't
swear.
It's a fantastic compliment.
Yeah, it's kind of nice because we don't want people to be like, who is this? Because then
Right.
they either don't care, they change the channel, or they just think it's somebody else.
Right.
It's good to know that, they know who we are, which is cool. So.
Cool. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.